Okay, awesome. Okay, well, I'm Han, and I'm with
Horace.
And Horace, what year are you right now?
I'm a senior studying computer science and math.
What would you say is your favorite thing here at Cornell?
I think my favorite thing is probably the professors as well as the fellow students. I think primarily like the main advantage of coming to a school like Cornell isn't so much like the classes itself you're taking, but more the opportunities you have to like connect with professors as well as fellow students.
What's like your favorite class?
Favorite class? I'd recommend compilers. Pretty good class in computer science. People might scare you off by saying it's a really hard class, but I think it's worth taking. Yeah.
What about your least favorite thing at Cornell?
Language requirements. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of my foreign language requirements. Those classes are pretty difficult.
What's a typical day like for you?
A typical day. Well, I mean, first I decide whether I want to go to class or not. So that depends on what time I wake up in the morning. But typically after you go to class, it's kind of like you have classes throughout your day, and then kind of like intermixed with your classes, you have like a couple hour blocks where you can like spend the time doing homework or eating lunch or various other things. And then in the night, often I spend my time doing research or other homework, and also a lot of times just not doing productive things either.
What kind of research or student clubs are you involved here on campus?
I've been involved with a lot of things throughout my time at campus. Currently, I think the thing I spend a lot of my time doing is research, so undergrad research. So I have a club, self-plug here, called CUVL, or Cornell University Vision and Learning. So we're kind of focused on like doing undergrad research in computer vision and machine learning. So we spend a lot of time. So she's also a part of that club. We spend a lot of time like just doing undergrad research and submitting papers and stuff like that. Also involved with a club called ICPC. So this is like competitive programming, if you've heard of it. So that's like a good opportunity to just like learn more about competitive programming and compete in competitions. Let's see. So in the past, I've been involved with clubs like CUAUV, which is like a project team, and Cornell DTI, which is like a project team, another project team that has to do with like building apps for Cornell students, but not so involved with those anymore.
Awesome. How would you describe the general social life here at Cornell?
I think the general social life depends a lot, specifically on like what circles you frequent. As in like, as somebody who studies math and CS, I feel like my social circles are fairly limited. Or as in like, I feel like the type of people that I interact with on a daily basis are typically like it's a fairly small circle of people that a lot of them also do math and CS. But I think it varies a lot depending on like what you study and who your friends are.
And how would you describe the weekends here?
Once again, I feel like this. I may not have a representative view of what a typical weekend is for a Cornell student. Typically on the weekends, I relax about the same amount as I do during the weekdays. But also it's just like an opportunity to spend more time doing like extracurricular activities and stuff like that.
What are your plans after graduation?
After graduation, I'm planning on probably like doing research in industry. So currently I'm applying to these programs called like AI residencies. They're I'd kind of describe them as like master's programs in the industry, but I plan on doing research in like this machine learning and systems intersection.
Lastly, just for the high school students, what advice or things would you tell them who are potentially looking to apply to Cornell?
Looking to apply to Cornell? Once again, I feel like my experience as a college student has been very non-representative of your typical college experience. I would recommend doing research. I think that's a good thing to do. Very educational.
Okay, thanks so much, Horace.
You're welcome.
Awesome.